let me get in real quick. Let me level with you. You do not need to spend hundreds of dollars on these weird contraptions to put yourself in a good frame. You don't need to. There's a simple kind of home decor tool that is great for dancing and for frame exercises. Let me show you. What is it? What is this, you say? It's a curtain rod or shower curtain rod. It's simple. It's like, yes. So some of my long-term students are in this class right now. So that's why they're making faces, because it can be kind of a torture tool, but it's fantastic for frame. So it's just a simple shower curtain rod, and I'll show you what to do with it. It's like $5, $6 at like a Ross or a Target or a Walmart or the equivalent wherever you're from. So make sure that you've extended the pole so it's long enough. Let me get in just a little bit close. You don't need to see my head for this or my feet. You put the pole on your elbows, and then you widen the elbows like you would in a good frame, and you try to make sure that your hands are slightly below your elbows. I realize I'm wearing really dark colors, so it may be hard to see. This representation is your good, smooth, and standard frame. What we are trying to accomplish with this pole is giving you what we call biofeedback if your arms are dropping. So my long-term friend and coach and mentor, Tony Redpath, introduced me to this method. So she's saying that whenever your frame is like this, it makes a W, and it's a weak frame. I know it's kind of harsh, but she's a fabulous person, but is very serious about her dancing. So now, we want to turn the weak frame into a good frame. Yep, you see it's nice and wide, it's fair, it's level. My elbows are wide, they're not behind me. So if I take my elbows behind me, that's going to bring my partner too close to me, and that's an artificial connection. So, and again, if this is your first time dancing, first time doing American Smooth, don't worry, there may be terms I'm throwing out that you aren't familiar with. That's okay. The important thing is that you're trying something new. All right, so again, what we really want to do, again, I do not expect everyone to have the pole at this point, but the next time that you practice your frame, go ahead and see if you can find a broomstick or a shower curtain rod, and make sure that you widen your elbows. You bring yourself to the front of your foot so that the pole is touching your collarbone. This creates good posture. You want to make sure that your head is stretching from the neck evenly on both sides. And then, no matter where you go, if you shift from foot to foot, it stays in your arm. So even if we do shaping, and again, if this is new to you, don't worry about it. Or if we do rotation, the pole doesn't move. But what I'm not doing is I'm not holding onto it for dear life. You might want to, but you're not. So I really encourage anyone who is training, whether it be socially, competitively, if you're doing American Smooth and or International Standard, this is going to be your best friend and worst nightmare. But if you really want to take pride in your dancing and you want a good posture, a good frame, this is the cheapest and easiest training tool you may ever find. So now, how about we combine the first two exercises, all right? So I know, now we have to move and we have to hold our frame. So difficult, but I know you can do it. So I'll do it from a side angle first. We can take our 3 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, and our 3 steps back. 1, 2, 3, while keeping the pole still. 1, 2, 3. Good. So these two exercises combined will really help you warm up and get your body feeling in the mood for your American Smooth or your International Standard. Why do I keep saying International Standard? Because right now, the technique is the same. I know it's a shock that I said it, but when we are doing good technique, good footwork, good leg work, good frame, smooth and standard do not differ. It's when we get into steps in choreography, but when we get into character and style, that's where they differ. So that's my segue for getting into the music, the character, and current trends for waltz, tango, foxtrot, Viennese waltz, and your American smooth dances. Okay, so let me put the pole down.